Have you ever wondered if magic as depicted in the Marvel universe exists in our world? It's a tantalizing thought, isn't it? The idea that there are hidden realms of power and mystery just waiting to be discovered. In our everyday lives, we are fascinated by the inexplicable, the mysterious, and the magical. It's a universal fascination that transcends cultures and ages. In the realm of popular culture, this fascination finds a vivid expression in the stories we tell, the movies we watch, and the characters we adore. Marvel comics and movies in particular have woven a rich tapestry of tales where magic is as commonplace as breathing, and at the heart of this magical universe stands a unique character, Doctor Strange, a master of the mystic arts, whose exploits with magic have captured the imaginations of millions around the globe. If you've ever wondered about the existence of Doctor Strange's magic in our world, you're not alone. In the realm of Marvel, Dr. Stephen Strange is a master of the mystic arts, manipulating the very fabric of reality. Let's take a step into the world of Dr. Stephen Strange, a former neurosurgeon turned sorcerer supreme. After a tragic car accident impacts his ability to perform surgery, Strange embarks on a journey that leads him to the Ancient One and the discovery of magic. Under her tutelage, he learns to harness mystical energy and cast spells, ultimately transforming into a master of the mystic arts. But what are these spells, and how do they function within the Marvel universe? Well, Doctor Strange's spells are an array of complex incantations and gestures that enable him to tap into mystical energy and alter reality. They range from the creation of mystical shields for protection to teleportation through sling rings, and even manipulation of time with the Eye of Agamotto. One of the most notable spells, however, was seen in the recent Spiderman, No Way Home. There, Doctor Strange casts a spell intended to make the world forget about Peter Parker's identity as Spider-Man. As with most of Strange's spells, this one is a complex interplay of incantations and gestures, combined with his deep understanding of the mystic arts. It's a spell that has significant consequences, showing just how powerful and dangerous the magic of Doctor Strange can be. But it's not all doom and gloom. Doctor Strange's magic also serves a purpose of protection. He uses his abilities to guard our reality from interdimensional threats, standing as a shield between our world and the forces that seek to destroy it. His magic, while complex and sometimes dangerous, is ultimately a tool for safeguarding the universe. But could these spells have a real-life counterpart? Let's dive in. In our world, the closest thing to Doctor Strange's magic is quantum physics. Quantum physics, or quantum mechanics as it's also known, is a branch of physics that deals with phenomena on a very small scale, such as molecules, atoms, and even subatomic particles. But don't let its microscopic focus fool you. This field of study holds secrets that are as bewildering and awe-inspiring as any spell conjured by Doctor Strange himself. One of the most magical aspects of quantum physics is the concept of quantum entanglement. Imagine having two particles located at opposite ends of the universe, yet their properties are so intimately linked that a change in one instantly affects the other. This spooky action at a distance, as Einstein once dubbed it, defies our everyday understanding of the world, and yet it's a fundamental part of the quantum realm. Then there's the principle of superposition. It tells us that a quantum particle can exist in multiple states at once, only settling into a single state when observed. It's as if Schrödinger's cat, both alive and dead in its box, stepped out of the thought experiment and into the real world. It's a mind-bending concept that seems more at home in a comic book than in a physics textbook. But quantum physics isn't just about strange phenomena, it's also about potential. The same principles that make quantum physics seem so magical also open the door to revolutionary technologies. Quantum computers, for instance, could solve problems that are currently beyond our reach, while quantum teleportation could redefine our understanding of distance and connectivity. In a way, we're all a bit like Doctor Strange, living in a world where magic and science intertwine. We may not have the Eye of Agamotto or the Cloak of Levitation, but we have quantum physics, a field just as bewildering and full of potential as the Sorcerer Supreme's spellbook. In essence, quantum physics is our real-life version of Doctor Strange's spell, Let's delve deeper into the science behind this magic. Science and magic may appear as polar opposites, but in the realm of quantum physics, the lines blur. Quantum physics, a branch of science that explores the behavior of particles at their most fundamental level, could provide a scientific explanation for Dr. Strange's spells. Take, for instance, quantum entanglement, a phenomenon wherein particles become interconnected. No matter how far apart they are, the state of one particle immediately influences the state of the other. Sounds familiar? Yes, this could be likened to Dr. Strange's ability to create portals, allowing for instantaneous communication across vast distances. Now, let's turn our attention to quantum superposition. This principle states that any quantum system can exist in numerous possible states simultaneously, but our observation collapses it into one possible state. In essence, a particle exists in all states at once until observed. This could be compared to Dr. Strange's spells that allow him to exist in multiple realities at once. However, let's not get carried away. While these concepts might sound magical, they are grounded in rigorous scientific theory and experimentation. Quantum physics is a young yet rapidly evolving field, and we are only beginning to scratch its surface. It's a realm where all our conventional wisdom about the world we live in is challenged, and where possibilities, as in Dr. Strange's universe, seem endless. But there's a catch. The quantum world operates at a scale far smaller than we can see or touch, and its effects are not easily observable in our everyday lives. Moreover, harnessing these quantum effects in a practical way, like Dr. Strange does, is currently beyond our technological capabilities. So in a way, Dr. Strange's magic does exist, just not in the form we might expect. The science behind the magic is real, but it's not something we can wield with a flick of our wrists. However, who knows what the future holds? As we continue to explore the quantum world, we may find ourselves closer to the magic of Dr. Strange than we ever thought possible. So, what have we learned about the real-life magic of Dr. Strange? Well, we've embarked on an incredible journey, unraveling the intricate tapestry of magic as shown in Marvel's universe and its astonishing parallels with the real-world phenomena of quantum physics. We started with the enchanting spells of Dr. Strange, an iconic character who uses his mystical abilities to manipulate and control various aspects of the multiverse. We've dived deep into his magical prowess, exploring the dimensions of time and space, bending them to his will and defying the laws of nature as we know them. This mysterious and awe-inspiring magic, as it turns out, isn't just a figment of comic book lore. It has roots in the very fabric of our reality. We've compared Dr. Strange's magic to the mind-bending realities of quantum physics. Quantum physics, with its particles existing in multiple places at once, teleporting through barriers, and even influencing events backward in time, is the closest thing we have to real-life magic. We've seen how these seemingly impossible feats are not just plausible, but a fundamental part of our universe's workings. From the uncertainty principle to quantum entanglement, the marvels of quantum physics have shown us a universe far stranger and more magical than any sorcerer's spell. We've also explored the science behind the magic. We've seen how the strange and counterintuitive principles of quantum physics could potentially explain the mystical powers of Dr. Strange. The ability to teleport, manipulate time, and even create alternate realities are all theoretically possible within the realm of quantum physics. So we've come full circle, from the fantasy of Marvel's universe to the reality of our own. We've seen how the magic of Dr. Strange and the mysteries of quantum physics intertwine, creating a narrative that blurs the line between fiction and reality.